I'm Dale from Dale's Gig Reviews and Metallaville online magazine, and I'm joined by the JAYLER band.
Hello
Hello.
there.
How
Hello.
are you?
We're not too bad,
Not
thank you.
bad. How
How are
about
you?
how about yourself?
I'm very good. I've met you a couple of times now. First time I met you was last year, 2024, at KK Steel Mill Mayors Fest, and I'll never forget it because Tyler, your mother, was sort of doing up your shirt, and I thought it was very cute, and I was very annoyed because I didn't have my camera ready to take a photo.
Thank God.
But last year you were good. You were really good on stage. This year, seeing you at the Stone Dead Festival, you weren't good. You were phenomenal. And the
Thank you.
difference between last year and this year is just incredible. You've matured so much as a band and as performers, and it's an absolute pleasure to see. And all the audience, most of us have seen you growing up. So we've all, because I'm old, I've got children older than you, and we've got this like maternal instinct about you, and we're like, oh, bless, aren't they fantastic? And you really are absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
How are you
cheers.
finding it so far?
Um, Interesting, A lot has come in through the past couple months, like the Deep Purple tour, the Joan Jett and Sammy Hagar tour, and then Brazil as well. So it's just like a lot of big things just came all at once, and
Yeah.
it was definitely, yeah, breathtaking.
Yeah. All at once.
All at once. Yeah, it's. I've got to say, it's earned. You have earned it. You're a very hard-working band. I've been looking at the festivals you've been doing, like Steelhouse, Stone Dead Festival. You've done a festival in Romania, I believe, and in Greece, and is that correct? Was my
Done, Sweden. I don't think we've done Romania.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Romania would be cool, but yeah, we've done Sweden and Greece. Yeah.
right? So we'll sack Google straight away.
Google AI mode. Don't trust it.
Fantastic. So we've got Ricky Hodgkiss, who's the bass player. Which one's Ricky? That
Hello.
one there. And we've got Ed, which is obviously you, Ed Evans, who's the drummer. Um, the best name in rock, which is obviously Tyler Arrowsmith. You can't even make that up. That's just like the coolest name ever. And then we've got James Bartholomew on vocals, harmonica. You play the guitar as well.
Yeah, I play everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're obviously got comparisons with Led Zeppelin,
Mhm.
especially you, James, because of how you look, how you perform, how you look on stage, your whole stage presence. It's Robert Plant.
Yeah.
So is he like your granddad? Is there some sort of genetics going
I,
on?
I wish, and like, yeah, it's just it's weird because I used to straighten my hair like loads, and it wasn't as blonde. And when I stopped straightening it, and my blonde started coming through a bit more, and it went curly, like that's when the comparison started coming in, and then people started connecting like my vocal to him, which I don't think I sound too much. I wish I sounded like it, but like, um. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it now. I was like very grateful of it at the beginning, but I'm getting it quite a lot now. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're a lot more than just we are big fans of Led Zeppelin. Don't get us wrong, but this like
Yeah.
whole we're just copying them is completely out of order, I think.
I wouldn't say you're copying them. That's not what I would say. But there is a striking resemblance, and it's unavoidable. And I think you're going to get this throughout your career just because of how you dress, how you present yourself, and how you look. But I don't think there's any sort of suggestion that you're a copy band or anything like that. Definitely not from what I've heard.
Yeah,
Um,
That's good.
yeah, it's just yeah, the internet. It's just they
Yeah.
see the hair and they're like, oh God, they just like
Yeah. They're
yeah,
like, oh, they've all got their hair permed and they've done like so many things. They've
no
like
perms.
dyed your hair to make it look that way.
Yeah,
No, it's not true.
no.
yeah. Well, the thing is there was a nice contrast with Led Zeppelin and Ozzy Osbourne, and there's a very famous picture of Robert Plant holding a dove, and then there's a very famous story of Ozzy Osbourne biting the head off a bat. So
Yeah.
you got like the good and the evil. So maybe you could like bridge the gap and be there with the dove and bite the head off the dove. We can sort of like destroy all.
Mix the two of them.
Yeah, we do like some Sabbath, so
Yeah, Sabbath's a big influence to us.
yeah.
I've got to say, my review of you at Stone Dead, you did the Mercia Whiskey Friday night party, and you started it off, which to start off any sort of festival must be nerve-wracking. But you started it off, and my review says that you should have headlined it. You were absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah. You just got to play it like you are the headliner. You
Yeah.
know, it doesn't matter what position you are, it doesn't matter how many people in the crowd. I mean, luckily
Yeah.
that festival it was already packed when we went on stage, which is fantastic because we love to bounce
Yeah.
off the crowd. But you've just got to go out there with the attitude that I'm the headliner and we put everything into it. You know.
Yeah. Well, you really did. I mean, Sweet Electric followed you, Brad Marr, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, good
And we
guy.
saw him last Thursday and met Brad again. Lovely bloke, and I've also interviewed him as well. And then Ty Keto headlined, and I would have had it the other way around. I really would have, but I wasn't the only one who said it. A lot of people said it. I interviewed. His name's gone out of my head. Sorry. Yeah, Chris Sumby's like my lady's there. I'm disabled. My brain's all over the place because I've got sort of painkillers and stuff. So I interviewed Chris Sumby,
Yes.
who does the Stone Dead, and I suggested that next year you're going to be the Saturday night headliners. He says I weren't the only person that said that. A lot of people have said that, but he's got a 6 year plan. You've got to wait 6 years before he books you again. So he said, you're going to be too big by then, which I think you're already getting to that stage. You're going to be too big for headliners for Stone Dead in 6 years' time. So he says, don't forget where you started and come back and headline.
Yeah.
Yes, well, a lot of people have said to us, you know, don't forget where you started, and you know, I think that some people just assume that you know, we do one thing and then forget about everything. That's not the case at all. I mean, right from the beginning, we've always wanted to help people out. You know, like open mic nights where we're from, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, we've said that we'd love to like have our own like venue where we can like help upcoming bands because it is difficult. And you've got a lot of times if you don't get that lucky break. You can be so talented and it gets lost, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
we've never forgot where we've come from. You know, we do like to honor things. You know, big things come along, and we still try and honor all the gigs that we do.
Yeah. Well, that was my next question is you're getting all these compliments, and it's not just the focal point of Tyler and James. I mean, Ed, brilliant, brilliant on drums. You've got Ricky, brilliant on the bass. You've all a fantastic unit. You're getting all these compliments. You're getting all these massive opportunities. How are you going to be staying grounded? Who's keeping you grounded? Who's going to keep you level-headed?
Me, my mom. I keep everyone no. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
My mum still makes me do the hoovering.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I have that to do.
Tidy your bedroom.
Yeah,
exactly.
What are you, Rick?
This dog.
Yeah, probably the dog. Yeah.
A dog, Rick. Bloody hell.
Pick up my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. That parents are good at doing that, but as you're going to get bigger and that lot, you still need to listen to your mum and dad. They are your focal points, your guiding points, and hopefully they can keep you hoovering and keeping. You know, when you're all rich and famous and you want to get a housekeeper, do it yourself.
Exactly.
I've also got a big thank you to all of you because you did pay the access ramp a visit at Stone Dead Festival. I don't know if you remember, one of the people who was desperate to meet you was flat out asleep, and you had some photographs taken.
Yes,
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of bands tend to ignore the people in the disabled area. You know, they throw out the drumsticks, they throw out the guitar picks and the set list, and there's all us in the disabled area going, please, and you know.
Yeah.
So it was nice that you came round to see us, and if you can keep that sort of thing going as you get bigger, the crowd would appreciate that. They really would. It's a lovely touch.
Yeah.
So, my biggest question: when's the album released?
Early next year.
First quarter of next year.
Yeah, the first quarter of next
I
year.
think we can actually say it's being mastered right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So obviously it's all been recorded, and then once that mastering's done, then yeah, just about getting the release plan done. So yeah, we're really excited. We'd get it out tomorrow if we could, but we just got to wait a little bit longer. And
A little bit longer.
Yes. It's coming though.
Because you've got an EP which you released. When did you release that? I'll just look at my many notes. I've never had so many notes for a band before because I've got so many questions for you. But you released an EP and you've released a new single, haven't you? Which is out now. And I literally cannot find it anywhere. So you'll have to inform me. What's your EP called?
Peace in Our Time.
That's the one. And
Yeah.
what's your new single?
We've just released Riverboat Queen.
That's the one, Riverboat. I don't know why I can't find it down here. I'll find it after. It should be one of those things. It's right here, look. Yeah, so Riverboat Queen. You also did in 2022 two demo, which has been released. Peace in Our Time, which is the name of your EP, and Acid Rain, which I really like. Acid Rain. It's a very good song. So what's your new album going to be called?
Some of them.
You'll have to wait and
Yeah,
see.
you'll have to wait.
TBD.
Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah, I think the plan is we're gonna release a couple singles first, and then we'll start hinting at the album name and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
we like to be mysterious.
Mysterious and whatever.
With the whimsical folk.
Yeah.
I was hoping for an exclusive.
Sorry.
Not yet.
We don't want to get shouted at.
Yeah.
Are you going to be just releasing it on streaming platforms, or are you going to have some physical copies? Because as you can see behind me, I love my vinyl.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
do some
absolutely.
vinyl. We're gonna do some like coloured, limited ones and CDs and whatnot. So yeah, it's gonna be all physical and obviously digital as well.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good then. So I'm going to have to save up then to start buying all these limited edition things. You already told me a little bit about your tours coming up. So it's some things that we've got to get out the way. It's part of your promotion. So we're promoting your new single, promoting your up and coming album. But you've got a Christmas party coming up at KK Steel Mill, which is one of my favourite venues. That's on the 20th of December. And you've got Guerrilla Riot and Voodoo Six who's supporting you. That's going to be an exciting one.
Yeah,
forward to that.
definitely. It's I mean we've supported Guerrilla Riot before, a place called The Station in Cannock, and they were really cool guys. And our first ever proper gig, was with Inglorious at KK Steel Mill. So it's like it feels nice to headline there when we were like the first band on there once, It's quite full circle.
Yeah.
It's also a fantastic venue. It really is a good venue. Sadly, I can't go. I'll be seeing Absolver in Manchester at the same night. I'm already committed, but I'd love to come down for that one. Just to meet you again. I mean, I bumped into Tyler at Choir Boys the other night.
You did? Yes.
Yeah, did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, it was a great gig. It was quite funny seeing that the band started and Mr. Mogg, the bass player, didn't arrive on stage until the song had already started. Spike just ran on stage, as he always does.
Yeah. What I thought were great was I was speaking to the support bands, and I says there's somebody that's going to be a big star in the future. Is in the audience. I said it's Tyler from JAYLER. JAYLER, what jail is it? And they were all like that. And then I went to Spike's wife, who's doing she sells the merch, and I said, "You've got Tyler from JAYLER in the audience." She goes, "No, I've not heard of them."
Oh.
Oh well, we got some though. We got some of them.
So I explained. She goes, "Yeah, I've heard of them, but I've not listened to them because I'm always on the merch."
We'll let her off.
We'll have to send her over the vinyl so she has no excuse.
Yeah, there you go. Put that on
And
the
a
merch stand.
CD. We'll buy the album for her. Just no excuse.
Well, hopefully my research is right on this. You've got Bully on the Rocks in May.
Yeah, in France. Yeah, that's our first gig in France.
Yeah. And you've got, and I think the Lady Boys are being confirmed for that, and you self-confirmed. It's not actually on their website, but I've seen on your tour dates it's down on that. And then you've got 2000 Trees in July.
Yes, yeah, that's I don't know much about that festival to be fair. That's I think that's is it like a Marshall Ram festival or they sponsor it? The Marshall Amps.
I'm not sure. I've never been to it. I've heard good things about it. I know on that day when you are, you've got as December falls, Vukovi, who were brilliant. I love Vukovi, and Alex is on fire. So you've got some really good bands there, and I think these sorts of festivals you'll probably be headlining next year or the year after. Just one second, I'm dying a little bit.
You said it, not us.
So we've got to mention it. You've got a few big tours.
Yes.
You've got Joan Jett and Sammy Hagar, which I think was announced first. And so you've got July Manchester AO Arena, 4th of July, 5th of July Birmingham, BP Pulse Live, 7th of July Leeds First Direct Bank Arena, 9th of July London O2 Arena. Big venues. And so that's fantastic. But I've heard Joan Jett, if she likes you, she'll look after you.
Oh,
And
It's weird.
she
we'll
you know, I
start.
grew up listening to Joan Jett. So I grew up listening to Joan Jett. And I think with how good you are and how good she is, possible collaboration and a single, something for you to hint at.
Definitely.
You have to organise it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Sammy Hagar involved as well. That'd be fantastic.
I've already said to the boys I'm going to plead with Sammy Hagar to let me sing harmony on
Why can't this be
why this can't be love. Yeah, I'd love to sing that with him. That'd be awesome. It's my favorite song that he has done. So I love that.
I think that could actually probably happen. That could actually happen at the O2 in London, you know,
I'll be
because
like,
you would have got to know him by then.
Last day, Sammy. Let's just sing,
Come on,
man.
Sammy.
Let's just sing together.
Yeah, yeah. So how did you feel when you first got that news? Were you all together?
No.
We were on call together, I think, weren't we?
We might have been.
Yeah, because something like that, I think Lisa would have.
Yeah, Lisa
so,
probably would have.
yeah, so we would have been all on call together, and it was. I mean, that was like the first big one to be announced. It was just like wow, and then seeing the tour poster be announced. Funny story about that. The morning we woke up when it was announced, none of us knew it was going to be announced that day. It was like a communication error. So we like woke up to it being posted. We're like, oh my god. So it was just like a bit of a mad rush. But no, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. That's I think for people your age, and it sounds like you were brought up with this music. I take it your mum and dad's played it all the time, and you've grown to love it as you've grown up. Is that about how it's happened, or is it music you found off on your own back?
Um, like when I first fell in love with music and like the inspiration wise, it was actually Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. I think he's like he's you know he's the king of pop and all that, and the dancing and all the singing he did was really cool to me. And then I kind of grew out of that, and I got into more of country music, country and western music because of my nan. She showed me Bob Dylan, John Denver, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. So it's all those like folky guys, and fell in love with that. Dad was also showing me AC/DC, Def Leppard at the time. But yeah, I got into my blues and stuff like off my own back. What about you?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't prepared for that. I was in my own world. So yeah, for me, I grew up. AC/DC was played throughout the house all the time. Yeah, my dad's a huge fan. Yeah,
Good behind me.
yeah, dad's a huge fan. My mum was into like kind of the old soul Motown stuff, and that wasn't really for me at the start. I've come to respect it now. Throughout
Yeah.
people in the band listening to it. But yeah, it's mainly just the old greats. I mean, I love Van Halen. Eddie got me into the guitar big time.
Yeah,
I also like some
Van
quite.
Halen's on that side.
You go, yeah. I also like Pink Floyd, some more progressive stuff.
All right, okay.
Uh, no, I didn't really listen to rock music until I met these guys, really. Well, me and you would listen to Jimi
Yeah,
Hendrix
Jimi Hendrix in high
in
school.
high school, and that was about it. And until I met James, and he got me into Led Zeppelin and The Who and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just listened to whatever really. Stuff like Coldplay, Mumford and Sons, very different.
Yeah.
But my granddad, when I'd visit my granddad, he would play like old big band jazz and stuff, and we'd watch that on his TV. So that's big drumming's sort of always been there, but it's only after these guys I really took on the inspiration for it, started
You
playing.
do a jazz style drumming then, how they hold the sticks and that, like, because Mitch
Yeah,
Mitchell is one of my favorite drummers, and
yeah,
he's a jazz style drummer.
yeah. It's the traditional grip they use. It's just the way the old marching band drummers would play.
Yeah.
Because of the angle. But then people like John Bonham and Keith Moon came along and they were doing match grip, which is holding it the same in both hands. And that's when loads of people started playing drums more uh, and that they got into the habit of match grips instead of the traditional grip.
Yeah.
Drum lesson just.
And what about you?
What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
What about you, Ricky?
Growing up, my dad always listened to like the Rolling Stones. And then I'm gonna say because they'd hate me saying it, Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
And then when I was in high school, got into Jimi Hendrix with Ed, and then it weren't until later on I just love the Bee Gees. That's the main one, which people don't really expect. And I love Motown and stuff like that. So pretty varied, to be fair.
Well, it's fair to say that all four of you are literally born in the wrong era, aren't you?
Yeah.
We don't like saying it.
No,
but
we actually were born in the right era. We're actually like 70 something. We just use a lot of moisturizer, so we just appear old. Like
Absolutely.
that was it, yeah.
Yeah.
Got cursed by a witch to stay young forever. That's what happened.
There's worse curses.
Blessing or curse.
Blessing.
So then we come to the next big announcement, which is one of my favorite bands, Deep Purple.
Ah, yes. I
Nice.
did see the Deep Purple vinyl. I was like, you should put that up there.
I've got one over there, Machine Head's over there as well.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deep Purple. So you've got a UK tour. You're at Newcastle's Utilita Arena November the 18th, Glasgow over Hydra November the 19th. Then you've got BP Pulse Live at Birmingham the 21st of November, AO Arena, Manchester, November the 22nd, and Eventim Apollo in London, November the 24th, plus 30 European dates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to be packing your swim trunks?
I'm
Guess we're gonna have
gonna have to in some parts. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be our first time in a bus. So I think we'll be taking the Eurotunnel quite a lot. But yeah, so being in a bus is gonna be an interesting life change, I guess, because
Yeah. See how we
we
get on.
haven't spent that much time together, all in like one space for a while. So
Yeah.
you never know. Halfway through this tour, we might just drop out and say, "Well, no, I hate these boys. I ain't doing it."
Yeah. 3 black eyes. Like
Three
yeah.
black eyes, a couple broken noses.
Yeah.
Again, how did you feel when you got told all this, that you're doing this, Deep Purple?
It's a bit surreal.
Yeah.
We first heard that it might happen when we were recording our album.
Yeah,
It was just a bit mental, and then actually getting confirmed.
Yeah, we found out as we landed in Nashville to go do some sightseeing. We found literally we got off the plane. Lisa, our manager, was like, "You got to come around here," and so we got it. I'm right with that.
Found out when you got to Nashville.
No, that's true. Yeah, because we originally thought it was just the 6 dates in the UK, and then she was like, "How about a whole European tour?" We were like,
Yeah,
what?
she didn't tell us about the European tour until we got it. She wrote to
Did you say you found out when you got to Nashville?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you went to Nashville.
Yeah.
What was that for? Just
It was just sightseeing and just looking at the Gibson garage, you know.
Yeah, the reason for going over there was business, and we talked business with some people in the music industry over there. Just try and help with the album release really, and you know some stuff went down really well. He's hungry, and yeah, so we thought.
Can we ask him questions while his mouth is full?
Go on
Yeah.
then.
So yeah, while we're over there, we thought why not do some sightseeing? So that's what we did.
Yeah. How long were you there for?
A week.
A week. Did you have a good time then?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Is this going to be sort of a build up for a US or North American tour?
Well, we hear our American fans out there. You know, our top fan base is like Brazil, America, and obviously like the UK. So you know, we are planning on going over there. We haven't got anything sorted just yet, but I'm sure we will at some point.
Yeah. Probably it'd be good if you could tour with somebody like Aerosmith or something like that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Cool.
If we get back on the saddle
Yeah,
again.
get back on.
Hey!
That's good. I like that.
Sorry.
I see what you did there.
So then you got your next big announcement, 4th of April, Brazil.
Yes,
Monsters of Rock, is it? Brazil?
Yeah.
it is. Yes,
That was a
Yeah, we did.
surreal one. Like
it was so quick, wasn't it?
we got a call. I literally just woke up. Well, Tyler woke me up. Was like, at least wants to call us in 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, okay. So I've got my dressing gown on. I'm just like having like some sips of some juice, and yeah, she told us like all on a group call, and it was just absolutely incredible. Like especially
Wow.
the bands that we can't, you know, we know of and we enjoy. I know that Tyler and Ed went to go watch Leonard Skinner not too long ago.
Yeah, bit surreal.
And I'm a big Dirty Honey fan, so with Hailstorm.
Slash and Nuno Bettencourt.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses an extreme.
Like,
Oh, Jalen.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
Chris JAYLER.
Yeah.
Chris JAYLER.
Malmsteen is going to be there as well.
Yes, Ingve.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to get on stage with him and do some guitar.
Oh, I don't think I can.
I'd be afraid that you'd swing the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. I eat donuts as well.
I do. I eat
Yeah.
donuts too. He doesn't.
I don't think he likes them.
So this has all happened in a small time, these big announcements. Has he quite settled in?
No.
I don't think so. No, you just kind of roll with it.
Yeah. Has Ed finished hoovering long enough to actually think about it?
No, it's still going.
Well, we
Still
know
going.
who's hoovering the tour bus. So...
Yeah,
You've got
Yeah.
the job for that.
Yeah, I think you've got it, man. You've got the practice.
I'll get the Wi-Fi.
I'm not good on buses. I'm good at my home.
You'll get your practice.
Nah, I can't.
Hey, it's gonna be your home for a month.
No, I
mate.
can't. I can't. I'm busy. Busy. Tyler's job.
Who's the biggest diva out of you
Wait.
four?
Mate,
So
me,
easy.
me. I'm happy to take that. I'm happy to take it. I'm a big diva.
That's frontman energy.
Front manager, you've got to do it. I've got to work
I think-
hard.
I think I know the next answer to this question. Who takes longest to get ready?
Actually, might be me.
You. Oh, wow.
By a mile.
Yeah, might be me.
But you know, like
More about the showering.
for
part.
getting ready to go on stage, me probably because I've got to do my vocal warm up.
But to get ready to go
To
anywhere.
get ready to go in general, Ed takes the
You've
longest.
got to be there at 2, and you tell Ed to be there at 1, he'll still be late.
Yeah.
Somehow. Somehow.
So you've got all these songs for your album, you've got your EP, you've got your new single out. Is it a collaborative writing, or is there somebody who does the lyrics and somebody does the music, or how's it? What's your process?
Someone answer this one.
Well, the majority of the lyrics is James, as he's the main kind of songwriter. And, you know, we can't really sing very well. Ed can, but he doesn't want to. Me and Ricky try our best for backing vocals. And then as
Yeah.
far as the music, it just depends. You know, we have riffs that will come beyond just like voice notes on our phones, and we'll take them here to our little studio, and we'll all jam them out, and we'll come up, or at home. You know, we might come up with a demo, and we'll listen to it, and then put our own thing to it. So it just depends on the track, really.
Yeah.
We try to make it collaborative. effort because that's kind of where the sound comes from. It's not like one individual main
and
part. It's one
and
individual.
the one thing that we were certain of when we first started the band and we started writing original material, we all said it doesn't matter who wrote it. Let's say I wrote an entire song, we'd all get the same amount of money for it. No one gets royalties on certain songs. So it's fair and there will be no arguments. So it just makes life a whole lot easier if we do it that way.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I met all your families at Stone Dead Festival, and they were absolutely lovely. And are they the people that have been driving you, getting you the gigs, or have you had management from an early start?
Well, we had management come in end of last year, and obviously, there's a certain being independent. There's a certain kind of limit that you hit where it's like not what you know, who you know, and
Yeah,
we didn't know that many people. So yeah, prior to that, it was just a bit of a kind of collaborative effort between the whole team. All the parents and us. And, it'd be
yeah,
we weren't old enough to drive vehicles that could get the gear to the gigs. And when you're doing pubs, you've got to bring your own PA system and lights and all that. And we always tried to cram as much stuff as possible into the gigs. It was pretty ridiculous, but we wanted to put on a good show. So yeah, they definitely helped us out. But then we kind of once they first put a bit of money in to help us start doing the gigs, we always tried to make sure that the money came back in to improve the equipment, and we just kept building the band up and up and up as much as we could, writing more original music, getting on more festivals instead of just the pubs until we eventually got out of the pubs altogether and it was just like festivals and clubs and things like that.
yeah. When was the last time you did a pub gig?
Over a year ago.
Wasn't that the cozy?
It was not really a pub though. It's
No.
like a freebie entry
Yeah.
pub.
Oh God.
No idea.
I don't know. We've done them. I don't know when.
Ago, maybe.
It's got to be in it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say maybe end of 2023.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
See, Iron Maiden, when they're getting ready for a tour and they want to do warm-ups, they do pub gigs, but they go under a pseudonym.
Yes.
So like Black Bart Blues or something like that, and they'll turn up at a pub and do a gig to warm up, and that might be something you have to do is find a different name and rotate different names and just turn up at pubs and do a gig.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Couldn't do.
We are doing something like that soon. There's an
Yeah.
open mic we're playing, and it was we've changed the name, haven't we?
Yeah, you'll have to figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. I have a few questions from your fans, your adoring public.
Oh.
We went on the official fan club, and you actually answered some of them, so we've done well. So like Claire Kidd asked about how you reacted, but we've already found that. Charlie Power asks, will you be doing a pre-sale
For
for
the
your
album,
albums and things like that?
I mean, we haven't really talked about this yet.
I,
Most likely, yes. When that will be, I don't know. But there will be a kind of pre-order, a way of ordering the album on physical formats in advance.
well, Steve Williams asks, I'm sure a few people would want this as well. Do you need a roadie for your tours?
But yeah, we
If you're
don't
free,
pay. We don't pay, but yeah, we need.
if you can change strings and you're free, yeah.
Um, Now, this is a good one because it's quite topical from Trevor Labour. He asks, don't let your fans get ripped off by pre-sale companies. They're like when they do the tier pricing and the expensive pricing. So when you're starting to do these big events, try to keep it fair for fans, I think he's asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, fans come first. Because without the fans, we wouldn't be anywhere. So, yeah, fans come first.
Michael Grote asks, can you come to the Patriots in Newport, Wales?
The Patriot in Newport, Wales sent us a message.
Yeah, if you send us a message, we can figure something out.
See, what I'll say is about UK tours. When they announce UK tours, They say we're going to tour all of the United Kingdom, and you'll do Cardiff or Swansea. You'll do down south, Midlands, and as you get further up north, you'll go to Newcastle, and then you'll possibly do Glasgow or Edinburgh. And then
Yes.
that's about it. And Scotland's quite a big country, and
Yes.
Wales is also quite a big country, and they only do one or two tour dates. So if you're going to do a UK tour, are you able to do like a full UK tour and include some other regions where you've got fans that can't really get to the main venues?
Well, the plan is always to play for as many places as possible. I mean, it gets difficult when, I mean, you might do a tour of 12 dates and you may just do one or two in Wales and one or two in Scotland. And if you start dividing up Scotland and Wales to loads and loads of different places, unfortunately, the way it tends to work is some people do travel. So then you get less people at all the gigs combined. And then the overheads to actually putting on the tour for a smaller band, it does get expensive. I mean, what a lot of tours do, I don't know if you guys noticed this, they'll kind of like do one tour where they'll do they'll go over like the far into Wales, and in the next tour they'll go the other way, you know, in the UK. So try and split it up, like do Glasgow one year and then Edinburgh the next year. It's just about trying to like, you know, make it, because you know you're not always trying to make money. You just got to kind of break even sometimes. So it does get difficult, especially for the smaller bands. But we absolutely, we say it to all of our fans, we will play everywhere we possibly can. We might not be able to do it this year or next year, but we will just do it as quick as we can.
Yeah.
What's your ultimate goal? What's your dream
World
for the band?
domination.
I want to hear you when you.
I don't know.
Children.
Should I do my hippie? Peace and love. That's my goal.
Children.
To spread peace and
My
love.
dream. Play Red Rocks. That's
Yeah,
my
that's
main
cool.
one.
Yeah, the same.
Play where?
Red Rocks Amphitheatre.
Okay.
It's in America, Denver.
Yeah.
What about like Download Festival? Is that sort of thing you'd like to?
I like Download. I think it's cool. It's just a bit heavy for us.
Yeah.
We would stick out like a sore thumb, I think.
Yeah, it's got very, very kind of modern heavy metal now. But
I think
I wouldn't turn you down. Just put that out there.
I think Glastonbury would be more your scene, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was, a lot of people. And
Yeah.
Big festival, big.
Just think in 2 years' time you'd be on the pyramid stage and in front of all those.
That'd be cool.
that would be sick.
Fingers crossed.
We've got Derek still asks, we sort of touched on this. He says, when you get big, can you do a nostalgia tour going into some of the venues where you first started?
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I like that
I'm
idea.
down for
I'm
that.
stealing that.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
That's how I do it now.
So we also touched on the US tour because Christina Kish and Janelle Farley Edgerly have said, please come to America and California. So we've already touched on that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you're in dialogue to make that happen. But Mitsuo Kita asks for a tour in Japan. I think you'd do well in Japan.
Love
Japan would be
Japan.
sick.
Love to.
Cool.
Yeah.
But the only problem is, I'll be reading too much manga and comic books. I wouldn't want to go on stage and I'm finishing my book, man.
On
Eating
stage.
sushi.
I'll do a big solo.
Yeah, I'll read on stage. I'll read everyone a chapter or like a couple pages, and then we'll do a song. I'll read a couple pages. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do Attack on Titan. We'll do Seven Deadly Sins. We'll do them all.
Better do a JAYLER manga cartoon comic book.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, that's
got
a
the
law.
intro.
There we are. That's an idea.
I have one final question. My beautiful partner Tracy gets me to ask this question to all the bands, and it's basically, tell me something about your bandmates that we don't know. The more embarrassing, the better.
I don't know.
What ones can we say?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not really anything horrible. It's
No.
just
No.
I don't know because we've done we've talked about each other a lot.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Is this individual or is it like?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's
If
individual.
you just want to pick on somebody, that's absolutely fine.
Oh yeah,
Should pick on Tyler.
Tyler?
Yeah, okay. What?
gadgets.
I'm a massive nerd.
Yeah, so Tyler is like a massive,
You're a massive nerd.
massive
Yeah.
computer nerd. He's really good at
He's
like,
really
electronics.
smart.
He's super
So
smart.
smart.
If,
But
if
he-
music didn't work out like a couple of years ago, I would have been like, no,
Technical.
I was studying computer science.
Yeah, with
Nerd.
when Tyler was little, we've been told this by a couple of people that his nickname was Gadgets behind his back when he was little. So there you go, Gadgets.
Yeah.
What about Ricky? So Ricky
What
got
about
any
me?
embarrassing stories?
He's got but nothing we could say.
Oh, we could.
Oh, no, I got one about
Thanks.
your dog.
About my dog.
Yeah.
Bonnie. Oh,
Yeah.
and she humps everyone.
Oh yeah, my dog's a massive shagger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky's dog will hump anyone.
Anyone.
No, I was going to say about what happened at the festival, but that was.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, okay, that works. Ricky's girlfriend at the time brought a bottle of vodka because it was a festival and you couldn't bring it, so she got it in a water bottle. And
Allegedly.
My mom didn't realise and she thought it was just a bottle of water, so she put it in the dog's bowl.
the dog got
Got
smashed on
bannered.
vodka.
She couldn't stand up and she pissed the next day and everything.
Somehow she's still alive.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
She weren't sick or anything.
Hey, but she had a kebab the next day. She was completely fine.
True,
Have I got any
yes.
embarrassing ones?
See, Ed's already told us his embarrassing secret, and that's he likes Coldplay. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
unforgivable.
yeah, there we are.
Embarrassing enough.
What have I got any? I'm an open book.
Yeah, you say too much.
I'm an open book. I ain't got no embarrassing stuff.
He had an emo phase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that worked.
he's emo as fuck.
Yeah, I used to dye my hair black and straighten it, and I was big into Slipknot and Pierce the Veil.
James
I
peaked.
still am. Like
Mm.
that's where my peak. That's where I peaked.
James
Yeah.
peaked.
70s James.
Did you wear black eyeliner
Yes,
as
I
well?
did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. It was. I thought it was the. Yeah, but here's the thing though. I was doing that in high school. Like how many years ago? Like
That's me.
5, 7 years ago.
Don't say that.
Probably even 8 years ago. And it was before everyone else was doing it, and now everyone's doing it now. Everyone's like doing the emo
Even
thing.
you.
Even
Everyone's
you.
doing it.
Even me.
I was a trendsetter.
I love that. I was doing that in high school about 5 years ago. I was doing high school about 43 years ago.
Scary, man.
Brilliant. Obviously, I've got to beg for photo passes for when you come to Manchester on these big tours. You know, I'd love to be up front photographing you. So you might get a few begging emails saying, if you've got any, throw them my way.
Yeah, well,
That's okay.
And I can't believe how phenomenal all this news is for you. I will say again, it is well deserved. From what I've seen, you're a very hard-working band, and you deserve all this that you're getting. Enjoy it. You're going to get more of it. Just take as many photos and as many memories and as many mementos as you can, and just live that dream. And well done to you all. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you very much.
thank you so much.
And thank you very much for your time. And also, your parents did invite me down to the garden bar, so I'm still waiting for that invite for the garden bar. So thank you very much. I'll let you get off and get back to your recording and everything else. So good luck with everything,
Cheers.
Cheers,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Take care.
and I'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.